Alright, can you hear me now? I think every live stream the technical issues just seem to get worse and worse. Not sponsored this drink, guys. GRB, welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You got sound now. Alright, so I'm guessing the microphone I was using doesn't work. I've never used it before, and I'm never going to try use it again. So, did you guys not hear me from the very, very start? I'm guessing so. So, g'day JRB, g'day Aqua Az, g'day Nathan. Shout outs to Nathan for the first comment saying to like this video. I really like that. G'day Colin. G'day Chris. G'day Pete. G'day Fishing Cartel. So, as I was saying, you guys heard nothing. So I decided to set the green screen up. I literally only decided like 10 minutes before going live. The reason is, A, I bought a green screen, so I might as well use it. And B, where we normally go live is a building site at the moment because I'm tiling. So we're just going live over here now. So I'm not going to go live forever today. I normally do an hour, but I'm only going to do 45 minutes. I'm going out. I'm going to see, I can't even remember. I think it's Kevin Bloody Wilson. Wow, I must be that excited if I can't remember who it is. It's one of those crude comedians anyway. Blake is off spending his 10K you're giving everyone. Oh yeah, I did say that in the comments. I chose to ignore it. So no 10K. So I'm excited, guys. There's actually more members in the last however long I've had it set up, 3 weeks or something, than I've ever had in Patreon. So the people that are on Patreon still also have a raffle ticket still, and people like Chev have actually got 6 raffle tickets because 3 on YouTube and 3 on Patreon. I'm going to shut the Patreon down in another week or so. I just wanted to overlap it for a full month so that if you had paid for Patreon at the start of the month, you still got the 4 videos, if that makes sense. No, that is a picture of Bibra Lake. So that's actually my Red Devil in the trolley. Some of the OGs will remember that one. I've actually got to do it again somewhere. I've still got the Red Devil and I've still got the trolley. I was planning on going inside a shopping centre, but basically that idea kind of fell through because I wussed out. It got a bit of negativity when I talked about it on Facebook, and I understand that a lot of people might think that taking a fish in a trolley is inhumane for the fish, and like it is a bit stressful for the fish, but if you actually look at the photo, look at the color of the Red Devil in the photo, that side. You can't tell me that that fish is stressed out. So I'm looking at my computer, right? I can see myself on that screen, and that screen. I can see 3 versions of myself. One's dark, one's medium, one's bright. Yeah, Blake remembers me saying that I was doing the shopping centre walk. Looking at the tank in the background, you think. I didn't get rid of my Red Devil. My Red Devil's still in the fish room. I think, did I actually show him in my video 2 days ago or yesterday? Man, there's a lot of tickets here. I've never torn this many tickets up before. I've also, so I got to set this up better, don't I, guys? Extreme Aquatic Fish Food logo and the Kareen Pet Central logo. I really need to crop them so they're not black in the background. But oh guys, you'll be excited. I've really learnt some stuff. Check this out. Look, now I'm live and you guys can see my screen. So if I want to show you something like on Facebook, you can see it. Nothing that exciting on my Facebook, but it's all just fish these days. So, about maybe 6 months to a year ago, I pretty much like gave up my Facebook as a personal thing and used it as a tool for YouTube, as in like promoting. And I got to the point where I just accept all friends requests. I used to like not accept fish people on my profile, but I kind of gave that up, and it's just all business in town now. Yeah, so Blake, it was promised at 500, I think. So, yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, back when I was a really early channel, I said that I was going to take fish for a walk through a shopping centre, and it was actually, I think it was Christmas time, so it was going to be while the Christmas rush was going. And basically, when I posted the video of me taking the fish for a walk on the jetty on Facebook, it got huge negativity. Like, so many people were saying how cruel it is and stuff. So I just decided not to do the walk in the shopping centre just because I didn't want people to think that I was cruel to animals, you know. So I think the next piece of the puzzle is to get a decent microphone for the computer. What do you guys reckon? How clear is it? Probably not that clear at all. C4, yeah, I took that photo. That's my fish and that's my trolley. I'm a bit peckish, guys. So I got the members raffle tickets already, but I don't want to do that till after 5:30 because my normal going live time is 5:30. Can't find my telephone. I forgot to share my live stream online, so I might just quickly do that while we're here. Try to get a few more people watching. Copy link. The good thing about streaming Fridays is Aussie Fish Keepers. Melissa's usually in the chat sometimes, but Aussie Fish Keepers, their day for sharing links is actually Friday. Where is it? I just managed to watch myself on my phone. So it lines up well because it means that I can share my live stream on AFK without getting in trouble. And Aquarium Enthusiast Australia. I really got to get back into like the sharing situation. Since I stopped sharing my videos and that, I've noticed a huge decline in not my views, my new subscriptions. G'day, Jason. How are you? You're in Lancelin. Half your luck. So I don't have anything to put the raffle tickets in here. I got a lid up here. I kind of stopped up there, didn't I, guys? Normally, before I break the tickets up, I show the full list. But promise you they're all in there. Good. Can I just say how good the autofocus is on this camera? Bam. Bam. I love it. All right, so anybody who doesn't know, the prize of this raffle is 170 grams of Extreme Aquatics fish foods, which is up in the corner there, and it is proudly supplied by Kareen Pet Central, who I'm pretty sure is one of, if not the only place in Australia you can get extreme aquatic fish foods at the moment. All right, so I'll just pick out a ticket. We'll give us one just fell out. Definitely not my best raffle ticket holding mobile. Warm one in the south. It's oh yeah, so the reason it's missing the M off Rumble's Fish Room is because I used to go live with my phone, and so on my computer I just had it without the M, and my phone actually has the M, so that way they didn't have the same name. BH. I don't know whether I should say full name on the stream, but in short, it's Blake. So, congratulations, Blake. I don't think you're watching because I haven't seen your comment. And no, it's not Blake's Aquatics. It's a different Blake. I honestly surprised Chev didn't win it because he had like 6 tickets in it. So I've got a little project which is in the fish room. I've actually prepared myself this time. I've sent the link to my phone and everything, so I should be able to do it without any technical difficulties. I shouldn't say that. I really shouldn't say that. I spent the first 10 minutes of my stream today in silence. Definitely technical difficulties involved. 38. Wow, that's out of control. So here it's been hovering around 25, which I love the temperature, but I kind of would like it a little bit warmer just for the fact that my fish room would cost less to run. All right. So now my phone doesn't even say Rumble's Fish Room either. Uh-oh. Turn the sound off. That's sound up. All right. So G'day. I can hear myself echoing. So now let's go have a look at this project. Last time I did the project on here, you guys said you really enjoyed it on the live stream, that is. So all right, we switched Wi-Fi, so hopefully that was smooth. But you never know. 40 in Perth on Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't tell me that. All right, so you guys are going here. I'll open the chat so I can read the comments. So I made something very simple. It's a fish food holder. As you guys know, in this room, I don't have much room to put the fish food. And basically the tubs just float around on tank lids and I hate it. So, hide the comments for a minute. I'm actually going to screw this up here. I was thinking about screwing it before the stream, but why not do it on the stream? I've already got screws and everything ready. What's the chat say? Anything over 46. Oh, I don't even think I've ever experienced 46. So suddenly Mark finds out screen. I'm only using steel screws, so they'll eventually rust. There we go. So I swap the camera around. All right, so that's up. So the plan is, whoops. So this one's going up here. That one lives there at the top. And then these have actually got no food in them yet, but the plan is there's 1, 2, 3. I've lost the lid. I've got to find the lid for that one. So one thing that sucks, guys, the lid for this one is different to the lid on the 2 kilo tubs. So I've actually got to find that specific lid. And then, so these spaces here, I've actually made big enough for the 170 gram extreme food containers. So I actually want to replace all these little containers with extreme containers. So that way, when you come in, it'll be a full line of extreme, except for the bottle. Maybe if I get like a straighter bottle, I could get an extreme sticker and put it on the bottle. I just want to support them more. I don't get paid or anything by Extreme. I don't get any kickbacks from them at all. But obviously, Korean Pet Central is my sponsor, and this is the main product they carry, and I actually love it. That's how I ended up. Well, I'm not actually sure, but one of the reasons I actually got involved with Korean Pet Central is because it was the first place in WA that I actually found this food for sale. Anyway, I'm super happy with that. What do you guys think? How'd you know, Dan? It actually, I think yeah, it is. It's a 658. It's exactly the screw that you suggested. Anyway, I'm not going to leave my drilling here. Too much humidity. Did you guys drop out at all while we were in there? I've got to feed some brine shrimp to the babies. How am I going to do this? All right, you guys are going to have to sit up there. that's their first feed, guys, the little wrigglers. How exciting is that? You guys get to see me do brine shrimp. Real riveting footage. Didn't drop out. That's really good. It's only taken me like 3 years to get the Wi-Fi right in there. What's the dog doing? What are you doing, mate? He thinks it's playtime. Look at those tiles, guys. How good do they look? I'm excited to finish that this weekend, so I'll actually be able to look at like one room completely tiled. Alright, and we're back. I can read the comments. So we've actually changed to millimeters lately, Dan. 4 by 16 millimeter, I think this is what we're using, or 3.5 by 16. Wow, I just got a really spammy message. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, guys. I should be paying attention to the stream. Looks like a squirt of diarrhea. I missed that. What does? It's not a sponsored drink, guys. Imagine that. Does anybody watch Cletus McFarlane's channel? He was drinking Mountain Dews and like shouting out that much in his videos that people were like tagging Cletus in like Mountain Dews posts on Facebook and stuff, and they ended up sending him free shit. Yeah, so Dan, that was the way my work was. It was millimeters except for the small screws, but now they're all millimeters. I don't know why it changed, but I really just don't want to be a cabinet maker anymore, to be honest. My Bitcoin profile's going pretty well. Did I talk about it on last week's stream? I think I did. I'm actually sitting on the edge of my seat watching it, checking. It's been hard at work. My work's cracking down on phone usage, so I've been using my phone a lot less at work, but it means a lot less checking the markets and just like stressing whether I'm losing money or not. So I used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew, like heaps of it. And, whoa, my chair just went down. I stopped drinking it because I stopped drinking drinks with sugar in them. And then I tried the Mountain Dew sugar-free, and it tastes like real bad. And Coke no sugar doesn't taste that much different to Coke with sugar. Hey guys, let's play with the split screen thing. Hang on, let me open some photos. I don't know how to make that full screen. That one. Hey. And then if I go over here, transition. Check it out, guys. My old Bochromis male. He was a cool fish. So I sold him. I can't actually remember who I sold him to. He didn't die. Oh, what have I done? There we go. This is a pretty nice photo I've taken. So my phone just doesn't even want to open the picture. There we go. Red top hongy. This photo here is actually really old. This is my electric yellows when I first got them. That's one of the ones that came from that darker male. Nathan, yeah, I'm not surprised. Basically, everybody I know that's become a cabinet maker has either completely left it or got out of it for an extended period of time. Beer all the way. I don't actually drink, guys. I drank. Well, it's been a long time. I drank at my box party and I had a couple at the wedding, but besides that, I'm just over it. Let's see if I can find some real old pictures. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I'm really messing with fire here, but because my computer is kind of struggling. I've actually got a quite a good graphics card, but I cooked it. Trying to think like where I'd find photos. They're on my computer somewhere. Maybe not, maybe not. Where would they be? Oh, there's a really old one. So this is my old marble fenestratus pair. I think I ended up selling them. This was back when I thought Americans were horrible fish, and I pretty much just I never kept them for like extended periods of time. But now I kick myself for selling them. They actually were a lot nicer than that when I sold them too. He did. So Dan, you did building for 2 years. I'm guessing you mean like chippy work, like site work. What other photos we got? What if I just, can I press next? No. This is a fish you guys don't know that I've had, or you probably won't even recognize it. Petrochromis travessa. I actually lost them. I'm actually kicking myself these days about them. I've never even seen them for sale in the last like 4 years. And then Bullet Point Red Petrochromis, they were just starting to colour up, and then this boy killed the whole lot, and I ended up only having the one boy. I can't remember the name of this one. Tricolour something. I used to have so many Tanganyikans, guys. Moba frontosa. I actually bred them a couple of times. Electric Blue Jack Dempsey. That was an expensive exercise. Got a couple. White GRB, a white body with red fins. I bet that looks out of control. Sounds awesome. Trying to find interesting photos. So the Electric Blue Jack Dempsey, I actually bought 50 of them from over east, and I sold all but 10, and I kept 10. And I was doing daily water changes on them, and they were surviving. As soon as I went back to like a water change every 3 days, like a couple died. So then I went back to daily water changes, and they survived. And then I ended up, it was before I had my automatic water change system. I ended up just going back to weekly water changes and was like, if they die, they die. And they died. I'll never ever get them again. And I don't know anybody that had them that they survived. And like I sold them to a lot of people. Yellow Moshi Petrochromis. So he was the one that actually killed the Bullet Point Red Petrochromis. I had the two colonies growing out together, and he's the boy that smashed the whole lot. And I think he's still getting around Perth somewhere, but I ended up selling him, and then the guy that I sold him to messaged me the next day complaining that it killed all his fish, even though I sold it as an aggressive fish. I really wish I could find. I need to figure out where all my photos are. They're on I've got like a hard drive somewhere, and it's got like all my old DSLR photos, like hundreds of them. It'd be really cool to show them off. Here's a couple. GRB, speaking of better. I don't know what type that is. Do you know what type that is? Now I've lost where I was at. Should read the comments, shouldn't I go? Oh, Leptosoma tricolor. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. What are these ones? Can't. Oh, they weren't mine. That was me taking photos at someone else's house. But they are rainbow red Tropheus. They're loopy. That's a cool photo. So the Lulupi were actually almost yellow in person, and then when I took a photo of them, they're like bright red. Or bright orange, sorry. Oh, here's a few of the old photos. Just got to remember which ones are mine and which ones aren't. These were gobbies. Can't remember their full name. They were cool. This is probably the nicest photo I've ever taken, if not one of the nicest. So that wasn't my fish. That was at a friend's house. I really wouldn't mind getting some Tanganyikan sand sifters. So this photo here was also at his house. Unknowingly, several years later, I would end up owning a giant gourami myself. They were also his fish. So this is a photo of my electric blue Jack Dempsey, and I actually put blue cellophane over the flash of the camera, and yeah, it's far from a true representation of what the fish actually look like. Old shrimp photo. Is that orange eye? No, what? Can't remember what shrimp that is. I'm so sure one of you will get that in the comments. G'day Sam, how are ya? G'day Hooked on Fish. So here's one. Let's talk about this rack. I think I've talked about it recently on the channel, haven't I? So this is actually a shrimp rack. You guys can you see my mouse? Yeah, you can. So if you look, the inlet is here for the water, and it actually flowed across down that pipe there. Hang on. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. It came down a pipe there, and then there was a pipe that ran behind it and came through here, and then back across there, then down through there, and then down to that one there. And because it was an overflow system, that end tank used to end up draining in like 2 days flat in summer. And it was full of shrimp. I don't keep shrimp anymore. This is a long time ago, and there was a huge crackdown on shrimp in the area. And basically, is it an orange-eyed? No, it's not an orange-eyed blue tiger. It's not a yellow King Kong. It's an orange. It might just be an orange tiger. But back then, shrimp was so expensive. Like I had orange-eyed blue tigers that were selling for like $120 each. Pure line crystal red shrimp were selling for like $80 each. Can't remember what grade they were. I think I should. You guys can see the temperature of my graphics card too up there if you're interested in that. I really should. I'm gonna really go through the photos and pick like 5 or 10 each week, which I can tell you guys a story about like my past with fish. I think I'm just deciding for you, but I think you guys would find that interesting. So that was all the Petrochromis. So you can see the red male there starting to color up, and then over on the left is the yellow male starting to color up. And yeah, they just ended up in a shit show fighting and killing each other, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, I think that'll about do it for photo time. Let me know what you think. Should I do photo time every week? I think it'd be cool. I gotta figure out how to like crop the image, but so you guys not seeing the whole screen, you're actually just seeing the photo would look better. Yeah, green jade. So when I had shrimp, green jade weren't even around. um, so yeah, it's a complete grey area in WA. It's to the point that I wouldn't have them being a YouTuber, but if I wasn't on YouTube, I would consider getting them again. Yeah, so GRB, Pet City with shrimp today. That's a huge risk, and I know like all of the main stores in WA will definitely won't touch them. And like when we've had auctions and stuff with PCS, people have brought shrimp, so it's something that people do risk, but I wouldn't risk personally. But yeah, technically on paper, we're not allowed shrimp at all. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I know it's a bit early. I only did 45 minutes today, but I'm going to a comedy show, so wish me luck. And also just want to spend a little bit of time with the missus before I leave because I'm going with the boys. Um, if you like the stream, hit the like button on the way out. If you didn't like the stream, then I'm sorry. Oh, I've got so many images open. It wasn't reopening them, it was opening a new one every time. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Shout outs if you're watching this post live stream. You guys are awesome. Yeah, just yeah.